Alright guys, welcome back. Wanted to go over a couple of quick things that I've been working on, some updates as to some things I've shown you guys in the past. And one of the things I'm pretty stoked to show you guys tonight is this new build that I started here. This is based off of the SCX 10.2 chassis, and it has one of the new Pro line beams, Prerunner dirty hooker suspension kits installed in the front of it for that awesome droopy long travelness that we all love if you're a Prerunner fan. So I just recently started building this up. I went with one of the new pre-painted bodies from RC4WD, and I used a shrink RC body mount set to get it mounted to the SCX 10.2 chassis. The rear axle is one of the RC4WD TEQ rear axles, so it looks like an accurate Toyota axle and has the truss, something you would probably see on a Prerunner type desert truck. For the shocks, I'm currently using the Proline 90-95 millimeter scale shocks, the blue ones. They kind of remind me of like a King off-road shock. I'm still working on getting the suspension where I want it. I kind of want it to sit more like sagged out, like drooped out, and then unload as it travels through the the air and cycles and all that stuff. So yeah, but it's just at the start of the build now. Went with some RC4WD Mickey Thompson 1.9 wheels and some new KM3 BF Goodrich tires. Those look real good, and they got pretty decent foam in them. So I'm hoping that those will work pretty good for a little bit more speed and stuff like that. But yeah, let me take you guys up close and personal with this thing so you guys can get a better look at it, and we'll go from there. Alright, so here she is. This thing looks absolutely awesome just sitting here, especially once you get around to the front and see that long travel suspension set up there. Proline did such an awesome job with that. It looks super cool. I was able to use the shrink RC mounts with a small little modification to them and some RC4WD leaf spring brackets that I slightly modified to work. So yeah, that all worked out well. I didn't use the Proline mount. It wouldn't have been compatible with the shrink RC mounts, but the way I did this here worked out perfectly. So no complaints there. Worked out really well. Very simple little modification to do. The paint, as on all of these RC4WD pre-painted bodies, looks absolutely fantastic right out of the box. Can't beat it. The wheels and tires, like I said, it's got the Mickey Thompsons with the BFG. I believe these are the KM3 mud terrains. And then you can kind of see in here, I've got the Proline shocks. I got a dual shock setup on the front, and then just a single shock setup on the back at the moment. Like I said, still kind of undecided as to how I'm going to play the suspension out on it. I'm still kind of dialing all that in, but it's definitely looking, it's looking the part. So once I get the ride height set and everything, I'm going to be able to make some changes and dial everything in. My plan is to kind of go all out scale with it. So I have an engine bay set from RC4WD for the body, and I plan to do some cool tool work, as far as like bumpers. I'm kind of thinking that I'll probably end up putting the rear shocks, up through the bed here and have like some sort of like cage system, ditch the tailgate, and run like some sort of like tire carrier or something out back. So yeah, stay tuned. We're just getting started on this one, and it's gonna be pretty rad. So if you haven't already, like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and there'll be more updates coming down the line for this one. Thanks, guys.